I know this is going to be hard. You're going to have to bear with me. I'll pick it up. I'll pick you up and bring you around in a minute, but I want to show you the operation. I don't even know what you're going to be able to see. No, you can't see that. All right, I'll back it up. Or I'll open it up, maybe. That'll work. There, you can see that little knob. Yeah, you see that little knob. Okay, now I turn it off, and everything stops. I twist it a little bit, and it takes off. You can see the smoke is going, and you'll see some flickering on my hand there, over there. The yellow is the heartbeat of the PC chip, and the green is the communications between the two. Every once in a while, it'll drop out. We're still investigating that. I got a bad leak there, so don't look at it. We're investigating why it's dropping out, but what we've initiated is a restart inside the code. I'm going to try to tighten this up just a smidge. Oh, shut up. I know you can do better than that. Yeah. Let's give you a round. Maybe you're in too deep, causing a block or something. I don't know. Hard to tell. I can't even see. I got the wrong glasses to do fine work. Oh boy. Well, somebody's angry. Yeah, he had to get It's getting reset. All right, we'll deal with it. What I wanted to show you was, okay, here's my reverse and forward indicator, and I know they're backwards. And I changed directions. You can hear it, you can see it, okay? So this is how I'm changing my directions. This will be on this box and a button and all that. Okay, so we're tooling along. All of a sudden, we see something in the road up ahead. We want to stop. I hit this button. Now I have a red light on, and I'm still communicating. And so this means everything's normal, but I have an emergency stop. So you bring it down to 0, you go out and you get the cow off the track or whatever it is, and then you have a reset button here, and you see the red light goes out when I hit the reset button. Now I can roll it back up, and everything's running again. These are the basic functions that we thought were required. We're going to have the smoke and the chuff, the classic. We can do the classic because it's mechanical. All I have to do is turn the motor and bring in 7-8 volts. I'm good. I'll fix that. That bugs the heck out of me. I want you to see nice smoke. At any rate, so we have motor speed, we have changing directions, and we can change directions, you know, random. And we have an emergency stop if it goes haywire, and we can restart it. That is what I wanted for basic function. And that is all. Now I'm going to pick this up and haul you around, so be careful. Don't get sick on me or nothing. Okay, here we are. Here we are looking at the engine. There's the lights I was telling you about. That's the transformer that I'm using. It's my old 15B. It's coming over here, and it's going through a rectifier somewhere. It's going through a rectifier, and then it's coming into the track. It's coming into the track on these two big wires here, okay? And then it's coming into the engine. There's a green light for the motor control board is working. Blue light for the power conversion guys are doing. This is the big capacitor that, and the big rectifier that takes the AC to DC. AC comes in here, DC comes out here. There's my bus bar. Everything is on the same ground bus bar, I mean. He's just shutting off and telling me he's shutting off. I say, okay. Here we had some noise reduction when we were working on the soundboard. We're going to get back to the soundboard right after I get this ironed out. Here we're running, and I wanted to point out a few things. We have a 3D printed gear. We have a 3D printed smoke piston. And we have this lid is from Next Gen Technologies, where we monitor the heat and control the smoke so that you get good even smoke. So this is the part, all this has is 9 volts and the motor. So this, I could slide him out, I could go get another engine, hook him up, motor, 9 volts, and we would have speed and all that stuff cranking out. This is the base unit, we call it. This is the hand controller. This is going to be up here. Right now it requires 5 volts coming in, and we have a battery pack and a charger and all that, so we're going to put all that together. So it'll be wireless remote. I also have another type of an interface, which is a flat panel screen, almost like a smartphone, where you can do all of this inside a flat screen, and that would also go inside, but it would be a much smaller box. All of this is, I'm going to try to make this is our base. And it's wired to power, but not to anything else. And I'm going to try to make that mobile, the human part of it, wireless as well, mobile in that sense. Up here are some of the screens that we're using. This is the code for the base unit here on the floor, right there. And this is the code that is in the mobile unit right there. And I know it's funny, you look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wires. 7 wires, unbelievable. And this is 300 lines, and this one, oh, I don't have my touch screen here anymore. I get lazy. Let's see what we got. I think it's 135 lines. So 500 lines of code, just about. This is the monitor. It tells us where we're at. Our speed is near flat out. I'm going to start bringing it down. You can see, this is when you want to monitor how it's working for you. Oh, I know why you can't see it, because it's actually moving. It's giving you a pulse. Okay, so it shows you. This is monitoring what's going on inside. Oops, what's going on inside the base over there. That's the base. The printout for here is not on because I unplugged it. I unplugged it because I didn't want to confuse everybody. I had 2 5-volt circuits going on. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to take you off the stand now. This is how it works, and I am thrilled. I am really thrilled. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. This thing is going to be awesome. And we've got our e-stop. We go, oh no, there's something on the right. Oop, boop, red light. We're stopped. Okay. Clear the track. We're cleared. Okay. Hit the reset. Okay. Red light's out. Okay. Move out. Boom, boom, boom. We're ready. Gotta work on this forward. It's got a lot of resistance. Hear that, right? Thing's throwing a rod. Going forward's a lot different. And I know what it is. If you look down at a little mechanical lesson, see that thing shift forward? Now it shifted back. Yeah, it's got some problems in the back half here. The lubrication or the bushing is worn, so I'll have to get in there and check him out. I'm not real up on these side brush motors. I'm a little out of, it's like the second one I've done, so I'll get with it. We'll see how the other ones run as well. But we do have some speed in this baby. I know we have some torque, because this motor controller board is really rated. It's going to use a lot of amps. But these are lights for indication of what's going on. They could be put somewhere in the tender, like to the front of the tender, maybe under a shroud or something, so you can bend over and you can see them. But I don't want them to be, in the way of any. I don't want it to look like electronics toy. I want it to look like a train, but you never know. So we have other indicators that we can check fiber optics up or something. I don't know. We'll see. I am really, really happy. Very happy. Very happy. And this thing is neat. Oh, now if I shut this off, that shut off his 5 power, but not his 5-volt power. He has to get unplugged because I'm using a USB port to bring that in. So I just unplug him and he's shut off. So that's the show, Joe. Oh boy. Very cool. Very hectic. Very on and on. Code. Walking through the code, looking for the bugs. Where is this? Where is that? Why is that not working? Finally, earlier today, we found a block that was missing. We're doing block by block review. I found the part that was missing. Somehow it didn't get put in the latest version. We were so worried about the e-stop, we forgot about the printing out of the status. We got it. It's working. It's great. I am real excited. Now, these two boards are going to get produced. They're going to be designed and produced, so you won't have all this hanging off stuff. They'll be PC boards. These parts will fit into sockets, and the wiring will be through connectors. It's going to be very clean because you can see it's not nearly as bad as anything else I've had. And over here, we don't have the puff and chuff yet, but here's my plate. Put a little puff and chuff right here. I have another one of these boards that's about the size of my thumb. It's going to go right here, and all it's going to do is take a counter and tell me the pulses of the RPM, and from that we're going to push out smoke and a chuff sound, all from inside the engine is our hope. That's our objective. I had one of those little boards. Oh, here. No, that's not it. I don't know where it is. Here a minute ago. Oh, here it is. Here it is right here. There's this little board. This is like a baby brother to this guy. Where are you? I must be on Zoom or something. I don't know where I'm at. Okay. Baby brother to this guy. Same exact thing. So he's going to sit on a plastic tray here. Sensor's going to come in. You see I only have 5 here. I think I'm only going to have about 4 here, 4 wires, and a soundboard, maybe a speaker, and the trigger. And then he's going to talk. I'm going to replace all this with the 3D printed with the fan motor. So he's just going to have a little motor control, and he's going to send that to the motor, and that thing is just going to puff and chuff all from right here. It's going to be really cool. So that's the only. After we get our other sounds in, right, we're going to have more buttons on here. Let me get away from this. There we are. Maybe that'll be better. We're going to have more buttons on here for sounds like the whistle and all that stuff. We had them and we took them all. Once we got them working, we locked that code away, and then we come back to it when we need it. We wanted to get this thing safe. I was real worried about runaway and whatnot, and I want to make sure we had a method that we can stop and start safely, and that was why we spent the last week just chasing that down. We got it. We got it, and it's going to be great. All right, I got to go. We're gonna have a celebration tonight. I might have a Bailey's. I know we're going to have a small dinner because we had a big lunch, but I think there might be something in the dessert that I will be excited about besides the Bailey's. I don't know if it's ice cream or what. She knows. I was yelling hallelujah and everything. It was pretty exciting. Oh, yeah. Okay. Very exciting. I am thrilled. We are days away from going on the track. I hope so. I think so. It's going to be neat. Okay, I'm going to run. Save this code. Don't forget. Make sure you got I got to log down the serial number of the code and which one it is so I can find it later. And we're going to be on fire. We're going to be on fire. We got a lot of things in the works for you. Whole new mechanism for getting this out in your hands if you want it. This is Open NGC, Open Next Generation S. And that means if you want this software, you get this software. We're not selling anything. We'll tell you where these parts are, and you can go buy them. We'll get the cards made. You might have to buy the PC boards from somebody, right? But it won't be me. And we're going to have a help desk. We're going to have all the instructions, the manuals, the diagrams, the worksheets, the flow sheets, the assembly guidelines. Everything you need to build this will be available to you online 24/7. Okay? Help included 24/7, so that if you want to make a change or you want to add something to this, you want to, I don't know what, put in a siren, put in a blinking red light, I don't know, you will be able to do that. And we're going to be going after multiple engines and soundtracks and on and on and on. This is the beginning, just the beginning. It has taken us a long time. Well, I would bet 3 times longer than I thought it would, which is about my rate for some reason. But I'm feeling really confident. When we found the solution and locked it in, that was very reliable. This isn't like every other day you're taking it, you're calling in or going to the help desk or asking. Once it's up and running, you go through the debug. This reminds me of the old DEC computers, digital electronics. Yeah, they were a little quirky to start, but once you got them going, boy, they were like a tank. You turn them on, they ran. That was it. This is going to be a lot like that, is my opinion. Okay, we're going to run now and take care of some other business, and I'll chat with you later. Enjoy.